If the doors of this mansion open tonight, someone will die before sunrise. Year 1920. In the middle of a dark forest far away from civilization stood the terrifying Chaudhary mansion. A place so cursed that even villagers refused to speak its name after sunset. People believed a woman's spirit haunted the mansion, waiting every night for new souls. But Arav didn't believe in ghosts. Arav was a fearless documentary filmmaker obsessed with horror stories. His wife Nisha was completely different, quiet, emotional, and terrified of the supernatural. That stormy night, both were driving through the forest road. Heavy rain slammed against the windshield. Thunder roared. Suddenly, boom! The car tire burst. The vehicle stopped in the middle of nowhere. Nisha's breathing became heavy. "Arav, please, let's leave this place." Arav smirked slightly. "Relax, maybe this is the haunted mansion everyone talks about." At that exact moment, lightning flashed across the sky. For a few seconds, the mansion appeared in the darkness. Broken windows, black burned walls, and on the top balcony, a woman in a white sari, standing completely still. Nisha froze. "Arav, did you see that?" Another lightning strike. The balcony was empty. The storm kept getting worse. With no network, no help, and nowhere to go, they entered the mansion. The giant wooden door slowly opened. Creak, like something inside had been waiting for them. The moment they stepped in, the door slammed shut behind them. Bam! Nisha screamed. The mansion was covered in darkness. Old paintings hung on the walls, their eyes seeming to follow them. The air smelled like something had burned long ago. Then suddenly, tuck, tuck, tuck. Footsteps echoed from upstairs. Arav pointed his flashlight toward the staircase, and there she was, a woman in white, long black hair covering her face, standing completely still at the top of the stairs. Then slowly, she started walking down. Tuck, tuck, tuck. With every step, the temperature dropped. Nisha grabbed Arav's arm tightly. "That's not human." Suddenly, the flashlight flickered, once, twice, then completely died. Darkness swallowed the hall, and from somewhere nearby, a woman whispered softly into Nisha's ear. "Run!" Nisha screamed loudly. Arav turned the flashlight back on. The staircase was empty. No woman, nothing, only wet footprints leading toward them. Then suddenly, an old radio turned on by itself. Sssss. A cracked female voice came through. "He burned me alive." The mirrors around the hall began shaking violently. Arav slowly looked toward one of them, and his blood froze. The mirror showed no reflection of him. Instead, a burned woman stood behind him. Half her face melted, black, hollow eyes. A horrifying smile stretched across her lips. Arav stumbled backward. Suddenly, the entire mansion echoed with a terrifying scream. "I want my face back!" Upstairs, a locked room slowly opened on its own. Nisha began walking toward it, like someone was controlling her mind. "Nisha, stop!" But she kept walking. Her eyes had turned completely white. The moment she entered the room, the door slammed shut. "Nisha, save me!" Her screams echoed for inside. Arav desperately banged on the door. Then suddenly, silence. The door slowly opened by itself. Arav stepped inside and froze. Blood covered the walls. The room smelled of burnt flesh. In the center stood Nisha, and behind her, the burned woman. This time, her face was fully visible, skin peeling, smoke rising from her body, eyes darker than death itself. She smiled. "I am Radha, the daughter-in-law of this mansion. My husband burned me alive in this very room." Her voice shook the walls. "And now, every year, I take one soul with me." Suddenly, Radha placed her burned hand on Nisha's head. Nisha screamed in unbearable pain. Her skin slowly began burning. Arav cried out, "Leave her alone!" Radha's neck twisted unnaturally. "Then die in her place." Everything went silent. only thunder outside, and Arav's heartbeat. Then suddenly, Arav noticed an old photograph lying near the bed. In the picture were Radha, her husband Virendra, and another woman. Behind the photo, words were written in blood. "The only one closest to you is your true enemy." Arav's eyes widened. He finally understood the truth. He shouted, "Your husband didn't kill you, your sister did." The entire mansion shook violently. Radha screamed, "Liar!" Arav yelled, "She loved Virendra. She wanted your life, so she burned you alive." The walls began cracking. Every mirror shattered at once. Radha's horrifying scream echoed through the mansion. "No!" Tears of blood rolled down her burned face. For the first time in 100 years, her anger turned into pain. The mansion burst into flames. The ceiling started collapsing, and slowly, Radha's body turned into ashes. Nisha collapsed unconscious. Arav picked her up and ran outside. The